country, bought Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. Makes the quick grab.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pressure coming. They're bringing heat. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Looking for room, it's Daniels. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The give to the back. And the Gators get enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll go to the air. To the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. this offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Motion from the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Give him 6. Touchdown, Rebels!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He was looking for the lead, and down he goes. A huge sack, and the offense still trails by 1. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gators!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. To throw, it's Howard. He's got his man.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, he's looking downfield. Snatches it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going to the running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Rebels in the hurry-up. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Leaves it with the running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Coming up, 4th down.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Not a chance. Missed it. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter.
Florida, 14. Ole Miss, 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes a catch at the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He wants to throw. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. And back to the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
3rd and goal where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Fourth down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Fires to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
Gonna take a shot. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. The 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. No midseason concentration labs here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback checking the play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab near the sticks. It's Dillon. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Caught on the outside, it's Willingham. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Howard. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Oh, man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking for the 2-point try. And that ball is picked off. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
Great job on special teams, getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Howard. Might be looking to run. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. Can anyone catch him? And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. With the catch, it's Daniels. Strong, firm tackle. This will likely be the last play of the half. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Number 48 sets to kick this one off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Sending the offense back to work. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on...
All kinds of running room. He's inside the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Gator!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Northwestern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quarterback will audible. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Howard. Throws to the tight end. And the third down pass is incomplete.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
First down for this offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking to throw on second down. Got his man downfield. And they're able to get him down. The Gators want to move quickly. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Abrams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
He's looking to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
On second down, wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Out of the shotgun on third down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 30, Ole Miss 20.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's complete. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but's able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's looking for an open man on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the 3rd sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He wants to throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The short hands, it's right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to throw, it's Howard. He looks that one in nicely. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expected him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He'll just keep slinging it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete.